to place your orders because this is your last look, your last chance. It's an expiring price for you to be able to get the best price we have found on this incredibly sought after iRobot Roomba i3 Plus. It's about this intelligent high-end model that is not only sought after, but usually sells for over $549. Lowest price we found, $200 savings. We have it on FlexPay. We can send it to you right away. But imagine never having to sweep your floors, vacuum your floors ever again. The model I want to show you happens to be the most upgraded model automatic vacuum that we have ever offered. It is a true upright vacuum replacement. At this price of $349.99 that goes away in 2 hours, goes away, back up $200. This is going to be the lowest price that we have found anywhere. We've never done anything quite like this before. We have free shipping and handling, $70 on a major credit card. What do you get? You get the Roomba. You're gonna get 2 of the bags, 2 of the filters. This happens to be this incredible clean base. This is the game changer. I'm not even gonna get into it because you know what they say? We can show you better than we can tell you. Let's show you. Here's Rebecca Wood. Don't you like that saying?
I love that. I'm going to totally steal that. I'm going to take it over.
So Rebecca happens to be my guest expert. Boy,
So
what a day we've had.
And what a perfect time. You're probably looking around at maybe some gifts you got that was like, that's really nice, but I'm not going to use that. Or you have some gift cards. How about getting something that you will really love? Something that will change your life in 2023, give you time back, give you peace of mind, and give you the cleanest floors you've ever had. And this is the game changer. As you just said, I'm going to show you. I'm going to empty the bin into the clean base. Did you hear that? I no longer have to clean the bin myself. My Roomba now goes and cleans my floors, and then it will come back and clean itself. I say it's almost like a dishwasher that washes all of the dishes and then puts them away.
Oh my gosh, which is why it's been so popular. So HSN was the first retailer to ever offer the Roombas. Do you know how long ago that was? Over 20 years ago. These Roombas have been on the market for over 30 years. This specific version, which is the i3 Plus, happens to be the most advanced we have ever offered. And we've secured it just for you and only you at the lowest price anywhere. Place your orders, don't miss it, hsn.com. You can shop and secure it there. You can call our toll-free 800 number if you prefer to shop and have us send it to you by calling the toll-free 800 number. But I'm with you, right? It is so different. Maybe 20 years ago, this was something where you scratch your head and you're like, really?
That sounds too good to be true.
But now with the advancement, and especially with this model, I was saying to you the other day, even if you have an older model Roomba, it's time to upgrade. Yeah. And at this price with $200 off and free shipping and $70, I would jump in there and shop and place your orders, and I would do it right away. This goes away tonight at midnight. We've got the lowest price anywhere. And I mean, you literally kick back and relax and now have time to do some of the things that you enjoy doing.
For me, it was reading a book. I've read 7 books this year. I've used this for 1 year. I have never once touched my upright. And I didn't even have to think about it because I actually use the app that comes with it if you want to use that app. We're going to talk about the technology, but I have it programmed. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. My Roomba goes and cleans all of my floors, comes back, and then cleans itself. It is life-changing. When I say life-changing, I guarantee that you're going to feel the same way. It's going to come home, and you go a day, you go a week, then you go a month, then you go months without having to vacuum your floors. You can see what I mean. Let's really quickly talk about why people say, I want a Roomba, not I want a robotic vacuum. Roomba is the king. Why? We are a leader in robotic technology. For 30 years, a leader I should say a leader in robotic technology, a leader in vacuum robotics. In 20 years, we debuted our very first one here at HSN. That's why we're able to secure a deal like this. We've got a long partnership. And as you look at that, right now, you're seeing 20 years worth of technology. So 20 years ago when we started, we were looking at it, we would say, These are great supplemental vacuums. This is gonna be great to be able to kind of go between your upright. We no longer say that. This is the only vacuum cleaner that you need, thanks to iRobot. Let's talk about the technology. You are gonna hear about a lot of stuff that this does, but I wanna tell you two things. I'm gonna push stop right here as it's going under the couch. You can see what I just did, right? So you can do one of two things. You can get it home, you can take it out of the box, and you can simply plug it in, press it, and send it on its way to clean. It will still go back to its base, and it will still clean itself. But if you want to take advantage of the highest technology, you will download this free app. It's very simple to do. And you can do everything from mapping your home. If you use the app, you can decide if you want to map the house or if you don't. I love mapping it. Why? Because what it will do is it goes and it learns its area. Not with any cameras. It just goes and it learns the rooms. Then I go and I name my rooms. I see where my kitchen is. I see where my living room is. I see where my dining room is. So if I have a mess, like when I was doing my decorating for the holidays, and there was glitter everywhere in my living room, after 4 hours of decorating, I used to have to go and get my upright and then clean after that. I'm tired, I'm sore. This year, I didn't. I grabbed my drink, I enjoyed my lights, I had my phone, I went to my Roomba app, and I said, clean my living room. My robot came out, it vacuumed my entire living room, came back, went to its clean base, and it cleaned itself. So that's why it's such a game changer. What you're also seeing here when that is kind of illuminating blue and white on the top, that's gonna be our dirt detect sensor. So when I tell you that it's gonna clean better than you ever did, it is. I was one of the doubters. I was like, there's no way it can clean better than I do because I am a clean freak. I would clean my floors once every 3 days. Well, guess what? I don't have a dirt detect sensor. And so I would give it a pass and think it was clean. But with your iRobot, your robot's gonna go and it's gonna stay in that area until all of the dirt's gone. And when you're using the app and you've mapped the house and it knows how much time and how much space it has left over, it will take as long as it needs. So it will go out and it will clean, it will vacuum. When the bin is full or if it needs recharging, it will take itself back. Here you can see it's stopped, it's done cleaning. It doesn't detect any more dirt. Then, if once it's recharged or it's cleaned its bin out, it will go back to the very spot it left off. For me, it does that 3 times. If I have a particularly dirty day, it's gonna do it more. I'm gonna take this here now right with me and I wanna show you the reveal because the proof is in the pudding. So that's my saying, right, Marlo? The proof is in the pudding. So you wanna see what kind of clean? We've done nothing but sit here and talk. Take a look at this. Take a look at the large debris, the small debris. You get even the little glitter in there. Can you see that? And I didn't have to do anything. You're getting all of that up, and it's going through a filter that is gonna rid the area 99.9% of allergens, pet dander, and pollen.
Well, it has been such an exciting day. I do want to let you know that this is our final look at our today's special. I'd love to hear from you. I know a lot of you are still, like me, still trying to recover, right, from Christmas yesterday. But boy, if you love your Roomba or if you own this model, which has wonderful reviews on our website, please give us a call. Our toll-free number is 1-866-376-8255. I'd love to chat with you. This particular model happens to be the Roomba i3 Plus. It is that top of the line series. It's like you're in the fancy category now because most of them don't come with that clean base. That's the game changer because not only will it automatically know when its battery is getting low, it automatically knows when the bin is full, but it will come and empty itself. Listen to that. It does it on its own.
It's my happiest sound. I'll be upstairs getting ready and I hear that. I'm like, oh, my floors are clean.
Yes. Lowest price we found. I hope that you'll shop and you'll place your orders and allow us to send it to you. I get so happy about this. I'm with you. Everybody wants a clean house.
Yes.
But gosh, if you've got lots of kids and pets, kids, dogs, and cats, kids and their friends, right? Or a busy household, or perhaps you're physically challenged, right? And the traditional upright vacuum can be very difficult for you to manage at this point, and you want to be able to have the level of control to be able to clean your floors. We all want our own independence. This gives you a way to hit that button twice or to use, of course, the free app that you have, as much of the technology or not at all, but to be able to get the most advanced at the lowest price anywhere, the lowest price we found. Now, shopping with us is easy. Refer to the item number, which is 805-116. Each and every one of you can spread the payments out over 5 months. It's $70 to get it home, but only for the next 2 hours.
Yep.
That's it. And then this goes up. A lot of times our today's special will hold on to the price, not this one. At the stroke of midnight, they're increasing the price, so you cannot wait. If you have not already ordered, I want to do this, Kevin. Can we show everybody how many of these have sold today? Because it's really been exciting. You mentioned that when I walked into the studio, right?
And what I think is so fun is I know the excitement that they're going to experience.
Look at how hard we're working, by the way.
Look
Look at how many have sold. So if you want in on this, over 2,300 of these have already been spoken for. It's incredible. So look, I could literally, if I needed to, kick my feet up.
Do you know what it's doing right now? It's called leg follow. Usually when we say leg follow, we mean the legs of the furniture. It was actually following my legs.
I know. But look at how it's cleaning underneath the sofa.
And I don't have to touch the sofa.
Yeah.
I don't have to move the sofa. I don't have to move my bed. I mean, I've never had to move my bed. What I had to do before is I would take a broom, I'd sweep underneath my bed, and then vacuum, because my upright's not going underneath my bed.
Do you know most people that are watching it now have not ever taken a broom or a vacuum underneath their bed?
Oh my gosh.
And if they have, it's a long time. It's a long time.
Exactly.
See, one of the things that I love about Roomba is what it's doing right now, is that it will go to those places that most of us on any given day, we're not moving the furniture, we're not moving the sofa, we're not vacuuming underneath the bed. Most of our upright vacuums can't get underneath the vacuums unless it's a canister style vacuum. And most of us don't vacuum for 90 minutes straight. So Roomba, in essence, with that smart chip dirt detection that's built into it, and you'll see at the very top, when it turns blue, that means it's detecting dirt, right? But it is extremely thorough. That's why I wanted to give you the backstory. This is not new. This is 30 years in the making. This model is a very special and very highly desirable model because it is the i3 Plus. You know how when you go to buy a fancy car, they'll have like the I series and this series and the C and the E and the S series. Well, this is the fancy series, but at $200 off, and only for today. So if you've ever wanted to get one, this is the one that people love, because remember, it's basically self-cleans, right? It empties its own bin in that base, and that clean base on its own will cost you $200. So lowest price we found. Take a listen.
And now you're seeing me hit a button. You don't have to do that. It will automatically do that. I am just doing that for demonstration purposes, so you can see how the clean base will clean it. Now, I want to show you the magic. This is where it all happens, and this is the important part, right? Because you want clean. Yes, it's great to be able to program it. Yes, it's great to be able to have it on demand. It's wonderful to be able to have it tell you, oh, it's a high pollen count. Maybe you should schedule an extra cleaning, but really you want those deep down clean, right? That's where it comes in.
Yeah.
Remember, iRobot has nearly 2,000 patents worldwide. That's why you're not going to find anything like this out in the market, because we have those patents. Nobody can recreate it. And it really starts with the patented 3-stage cleaning system, and that edge sweeping brush, that is amazing. It goes 2 inches out from the unit. It actually curves down so it gets into the grout, it gets into the divots of your wood floor, into the crevices, getting every single square inch. That brings it into the bristles, they're the rubber bristles. Nothing gets caught there, nothing gets tangled. One's going to lift, loosen, and pull from even high pile carpet. The other brings it into the path, and get this, with this unit, it is going to then use 10 times the suction power of our most popular E6 series. 10 times the suction power. Then it's gonna pass through a filter, our high efficiency filter, that is going to rid of 99.9% of pollen and allergens and dander. Right.
Yeah, which I think is incredible. The former models, you'd have to empty the bins on your own. And that's why I said, listen, this is a great time to upgrade, because you could probably out there pay more for an older model. This gives you a chance to be able to get one of the newest models, certainly one of the most upgraded models that come along with the clean base, for $200 off savings. So if you want yours, give us a call. We'll be happy to send this to you. You've got a chance to be able to get this with free shipping, $70 on any major credit card. This is the final airing. Your last chance. Over 2,400 have been ordered. I'm excited for you. You know, I love that we can share the backstory here, because we've all seen these Roombas, right? We've seen them on YouTubes and TikToks and all sorts of fun stories. But the truth is that with those over 2,000 patents that are built into this robot, it really uses a smart technology to map out your home so that it will vacuum all of your floors, not just your area rugs, your carpets, your low pile, your high pile, but your hard floor surfaces as well. What we've done on our part is our partnership. We were the very first to bring Roomba to TV. So that was 20 years ago. And these Roombas have been on the market for 30 years. So if you've seen them maybe 15 years ago or even 20 years ago, and you're like, you know what, someday I'd actually like to buy one of those Roombas, today's your day to be able to get this advanced model at one incredible value, but you'll need to shop, place your orders, and let us send it to you. I'm gonna hand things over to Rebecca because so many people have questions about the Roomba. So we're gonna try to talk about a few of those now.
One of the things I really like to show people are the two levels of, and it's really multi-levels of technology. We always wanna give you technology you're gonna love and that's easy for you to use. So I'm gonna walk you through that. It can be as simple as taking it out of the box, plugging it in, hitting once to turn it on, and another to send it on its way. A couple things as this is cleaning that I want to point out. You'll notice it's quieter than our other models. Why? Because Roomba always builds on itself. iRobot always takes a model, and when we make the next model, we hear what you love, we hear what you don't like too, and we change it. So they actually closed the air gaps in there and made it quieter, and that also is what gave us 10 times the suction power.
Nice.
We have anti-tangle technology, so the tassels on your rugs, it's not going to tangle up on those. You're seeing the dirt detect as it spins. It's actually detecting that dirt is gonna stay in that area, and it's not gonna leave until every bit of dirt is taken up. And here's the really great thing. So I told you, for me, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, when I vacuum at 9 a.m., it takes about 3 passes, typically. But if I have a dirty, something like now with the holidays,
right,
my floors
pine
really
needles
pine
and
needles.
Glitter from the ornaments.
It will take as many times as it needs to send itself back, to recharge, to empty, and then take itself back right to the very inch it left off. Now that is all with just a press of the button. If you want to take advantage of our wonderful app where you can actually map your house, no cameras, it just learns the area. You hit map, it takes about 3 times for it to go through and learn the area. Then you can actually name. So we do those virtual walls. With this, you don't need the virtual walls because you're creating virtual walls inside. So if I just want to go and clean my den, my living room, I can just hit the room, it will go and clean, and then it will send itself back. You can see that we have the clean base there. This is controlling that. So when I put empty bin from over here.
Look at that.
I was in North Carolina last week. I vacuumed Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I was coming home on a Sunday, and I said, I really want to come home to nice floors. So what I did is I put vacuum everywhere. And then what was I able to do? I was able to vacuum everywhere. So it just sent it on its way.
And our studios are in Florida, just so that you know.
Sorry,
and you were in North Carolina.
And you could be in Rome.
Yeah.
You could be in Paris. You could be anywhere in the world.
You could be at work and somebody says, hey, I'm gonna stop by around 6 o'clock. And you're thinking, well, I don't get off until 4:35. I wanna make certain that my house looks its very best. From that free app, you can certainly now schedule Roomba to go ahead and vacuum those areas. Now, you don't have to use the technology and you don't have to use the app. But take a look at what this picks up, because this is really, I think, what's so important for you to know about this model.
And as you see me doing this, remember, you never have to do this again because it will clean itself. This is just to show you what it's picking up. your Roomba is actually gonna clean itself, so you'll never even see this. But this is what it's getting, the large debris, the tiniest of the tiniest of the tiniest of grains of sand. I would never see this, right? The carpet looked clean. I would just do one pass, thinking I was cleaning my carpet because I don't have dirt detect. Now here's the other thing. Sometimes technology can be maddening.
Yes.
We make sure it's never maddening. This robot actually speaks to you. So if there's ever an error, you know how you get an error and then it will be like error 1421. So you're on Google and you're like, error 1421. What does that mean? No, it actually talks to you. So I'm gonna hit this one. I took the bin out. Reinstall the bin, then press clean. It walks you through not only saying the bin is there, but then you have to press clean to send it on its way again.
Wonderful.
Isn't that, yes, it's really, really helpful.
It's the perfect chance for you to be able to shop. Remember, it is the final presentation, the final airing. Imagine never having to vacuum again a day of your life. That's what this is about. It is that Roomba i3 Plus model, the most advanced we've ever offered at the lowest price we found. We only have minutes remaining in this final presentation. If you've been watching throughout the day and you haven't ordered, now's the time to do so. We give you until the end of January for a full refund, but you have until midnight tonight to save $200 and to get the free shipping and to get this shipped to you for $70 on the first FlexPay. So shop, place your orders, jump in there and reserve yours. I love it because we're also busy. And in the big scheme of things, Rebecca, vacuuming is not high on my list. It's a chore that has to be done.
It does.
We all want clean floors. I like the idea that this is gonna give me time back to enjoy doing some of the things that I'd like to be doing, like reading a book, or
taking a bath,
or binge watching a good movie, or whatever it is that you love to do, knowing that this chore now for your family can automatically be scheduled. I like what you do. You schedule it every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You ever heard the saying, set it and forget it?
Yep.
Schedule it and forget it, because you don't even have to worry about it. Remember what this model does and why this model is so special. This is the model and the only model that knows when its battery is low. It knows when its bin is filled. It will take its, look at what it's doing already over here.
This is great, let's walk over here.
It's doing it, look at what it's doing. So it'll go back to the base on its own. It will recharge its own battery without you telling it, listen. You know what it just did? It cleaned its own bin. All of the other models, you have to manually take the bin out and you'd have to,
You have to get down on the floor.
You'd have to get,
look at this,
disperse
how high
of
it
it.
is.
With this, you don't have to do it because this is the model that comes with this clean base. Just so that you know, the clean base itself sells for over $200 just for this alone. So this entire value would sell for $549. This is the only day, and it's while supplies last. I know you can see over 2,400 people have ordered. This is an amazing price for what this is. This is that top tier, highly desirable model. And somehow, because of our partnership, because we were the first to be able to bring this to TV 20 years ago, not this model. There have been various iterations of this, but here are some highlights, some takeaways. This model, the i3 Plus, 10 times the suction of that entry 600 series that's been incredibly popular here at our network. 10 times. Imagine if we gave you 10 times more money, right? 10 times the suction.
So what happens
upgrade, if you have an older model, this is a great model to upgrade to.
And then what happens is, the more you schedule it, like I do, the less dirty your house is. So it's cleaning up less. So that's why the bags can last longer.
Yes.
So mine is about once every 2.5 months.
Yeah.
Our bags are even high tech. If I can show you that.
Sure.
It is. So when you have an upright, when you have any kind of a canister, what happens when you have to clean it? It goes, and then you have to re-clean that, right?
Yes.
As I take this out, one of the things I want to show you is it closes. So as you see that, let me put this back in here like that. It closes so you're never touching it. And I love that I'm able to get that. Now, of course, it's not going to do that, but there we go.
Yeah.
It closes so that none of the dust ever goes out. It doesn't even go on my hands.
Yes.
So,
and just one more thing, just to clarify for you, one of the unique things about this being able to kind of self-empty itself is that this bag is designed to hold up to 60 days of dirt, debris, and pet hair. So, and you said, depending on how frequently it's gonna vacuum your homes, remember, because it does such a thorough job, in essence, your floors are gonna be a lot cleaner than they've ever been before. Because remember what Roomba does. It's able to go to those places that we wouldn't ordinarily go to, like underneath the beds and underneath the sofas and underneath the coffee tables and around these areas. And it's using a smart chip technology to be able to do it's called a dirt detection chip that's built into the inside. And it can clean up to 90 minutes at a time. Now, on a good day, Rebecca, I'm not cleaning 90 minutes of it.
Never.
Not just day. Right? Not vacuuming alone.
No.
I mean, I may clean 90 minutes if I'm doing the bathrooms and the kitchen, but not just vacuuming. So not only is it going to vacuum for a much longer period than any of us have ever imagined, but the fact that now you're not moving the furniture could be such a game changer for all of us. It really gives you back your independence and your freedom. I say, when you invest in this Roomba, it gives you back time. You could be clear across the other side of town. You could be at the movies, you could be at work, you could be in a whole different state, and Roomba will vacuum your floors. Let's talk about why this model, because there are different versions of Roombas, but this one is top tier because it also has that self-empty feature and the clean base.
The self-empty, that just brings it to a whole new level. You're no longer cleaning. As I describe it, it's almost like a dishwasher that then goes and puts the dishes away. Here are the things you're gonna love. 10 times the suction power. You're still getting the clean rows that you love. You're getting those vacuum rows because it goes up. It's not just haphazard like others in the market. It actually is learning its environment and moving in a way that you'll get those clean rows. And that dirt detection really is great. It's gonna stay in that area until there's no more dirt. Number one question I still get 20 years down the road, right? Will it fall off of a ledge? Will it fall down?
That's a good question.
It is.
You pay this kind of money for something.
You don't want it to fall down. Watch what we have. We have 4 sensors on the top, on the front here. It's called our cliff detect sensors. And it's gonna come up, it's actually going to sense that there's a drop off and it's going to stop.
On its own, automatically.
On its own. It stops automatically. It's already cleaned this area. So it already knows, we mapped it and it knows it's cleaned this area. So we're gonna start it again and you're gonna see it will go up and it's going to detect the cliff, stop. Is that not brilliant?
That's so neat.
And that's something we've had for a long time. So again, people love that. We kept that.
Yes.
And then we added and built upon this. This is another something that you should know. It's not like, do you know when you get the latest phone and then a year down the road, it's obsolete, there's other things? This, if you do the app, it will update itself.
Yes.
So when there are new features, it updates it.
So listen, it's worth getting the app. The app is free.
Yeah.
Right? And if you're saying, but I'm not technically savvy, find any young person out of the box. They don't have to use the manual. They just know how to do it. But using the app, I think, is really wonderful. And I think to your point, it will automatically upgrade your Roomba going forward. So not only with the technology that you get right out of the box, but the technology that comes out in 2023 and 2024, it'll upgrade this model. So why buy today? Why buy this model? This is the model that comes with the clean base. Why is that important to you and a part of this story? Because this particular Roomba is the most advanced that we've offered. It's the lowest price automatic vacuum that we have ever offered. Here's what it does. It automatically knows when its battery is getting low. It automatically, on its own, without you having to do a thing, knows when its bin is full. It will take itself back to the base. It will refuel, if you will, the battery on its own or recharge its battery on its own, and it will empty the bin on its own in the clean base, and this bin is designed to hold up to 60 days of dirt, debris, pet hair, whatever it is that is on your floors. And what are you doing? Oh, you're having a glass of champagne. You're having a glass of wine. You're hanging out with the friends. You're at the movies. You've got your feet kicked up watching.
What's your idea about binging? You're watching my favorite shows.
I watched a good movie yesterday.
Oh.
It was called, I think it's 61st Street with Courtney B. Vance. It's so good. It's so.
Well,
I was binge watching and I never get a chance to do that. It was such a luxury.
It's the little things that are a luxury,
the
right?
little things.
And my daughters say I'm a nicer person because of this. Because they never had to do the cleaning.
But you got to tell everybody that you are a little bit of,
I'm a clean freak.
Yeah.
I really, really am. I'm one of those where, so here's what was happening. I'd have to clean my floors every 3 days. 2 dogs, light-haired dogs on dark wood floors, they both shed. 3 daughters that shed, myself. So what would happen is I would vacuum, I'd get that moment of awe for maybe an hour, hour and a half, and then you'd start to see, oh, I'm gonna have to do it again because you start to see it already building up.
Yes.
So it was every 3 days. There was never a state of relaxation because I knew it was coming back up. And then you'd see it build up and you're like, I gotta get to it, I gotta get to it. In 1 year, I've never had that moment. Because if it ever were to get built up like it did over Christmas, I just put vacuum everywhere and it's gonna send itself on its way and it's gonna vacuum my whole house without me doing anything.
I know, look at how hard you're working right now.
I know. I've got 2 running.
You never even, once you take it out of the box and you set it up, unless you want to manually, because a lot of people just prefer manually touching the button and turning it on. So it's totally your preference. You don't have to use the technology. You don't have to use the app. The app is free. We recommend it because it really spoils you, and that's how you can schedule it. But if you never want to use the app, you just touch it. You just touch the button twice, and then the hardest part is letting it go, right? It's kind of like using a GPS, trusting the directions that they're giving you, right? Or the right direction.
Because I'm one of those like, I'm gonna catch it. I'm gonna see.
I know,
there's gotta be a loophole here.
Exactly. Right? The hardest part is it really gonna vacuum it does.
So when I use my map, because I have my map, it actually shows you where it vacuums and you can see. It really gets everywhere.
It gets everywhere. Well, we're delighted to show it to you. We have a clock up on the screen. It is going to be the only day that you're gonna be able to grab it. This is the lowest price ever. It is our today's special. This is the lowest price anywhere, lowest price we found. I love that you can finally get it at home. I know a lot of you have been watching and you've seen these Roombas out there. Maybe a long time ago you had a model. Oh no, this is the newest model and this is the model that literally can do it all. We've secured a $200 discount for you and only you, and you can shop it if you'd like to, but you'll need to reserve it and place your orders before midnight because at the stroke of midnight, the price goes up and this value goes back up to over $549. Do it now, don't wait. You will love it. We give you everything that you need. Look at what it's doing. Watch what it's doing.
I love
Now it will automatically do this, so.
It does it whether you're using the app or not.
Yes.
That's the most important thing.
That is important for you to know.
Always get to have the advantage of it cleaning itself, no matter.
You don't have to put it away, put it up.
Nope.
It goes home on its own. Like, it's really amazing. And it's gonna clean every floor surface. Listen. It cleans itself. Can you imagine?
It really is a game changer.
I love it.
It was one of the things that people said, I love it, but I wish it would do that. Now it does
Yes,
this.
yes.
It does this.
Because in the past, if the bin got filled with dirt and debris and pet hair, you'd have to manually, on your own, take it out and empty it. And then, of course, Roomba would go again. Now it's smarter than ever before. Now it even knows on its own when the dirt bin is filled, it will go, it will empty itself, and then do you know that it will go right back and resume vacuuming where it stopped? Yes, it does. So let's say, for example, if it were vacuuming in the den and the battery got low, it will automatically go back to the base, charge itself, clean itself, and it'll go right back to your den and finish doing the job
and
as
do
many times as it needs to. How about them apples? That's why so many people have purchased it, because when you get it, you really get it. You're thinking, I see why it's gonna work so hard for me. And you mean to tell me I could be doing something completely different? I don't have to do anything else? Well, it is your chance to be able to buy our finest value of the day. We've got a lot of you on the phone lines for this one. FlexPay is free and instant. Dive in, $70 on a credit card, lowest price anywhere, lowest price that we have found, free shipping, and it is that wonderful, most sought after model. We're gonna take a quick break, but not before I tell you about our year-end clearance. Lots of things happening, whether it's apparel or jewelry or kitchen or home. You can go on to our website and check out all the great merchandise that we have at a year-end sale, and it's all available for you there. And when we come back, we are gonna continue to show you more on this incredible today's special that I hope that you're shopping for.
Celebrate the new year with a whole weekend of new on HSN. New looks and fashion from actress and designer Jacqueline Smith.
You're going to love this.
New jewelry. Plus, all new workout essentials, including footwear from fitness expert Denise Austin.
Let's get fit for the new year.
For everything new, watch Into the New, January 7th and 8th on HSN. You're invited to ring in 2023 with Michelle and Adam, plus special guests, your favorite items from this year, and a sneak peek of what's to come. Countdown to 2023 with Michelle and Adam, Saturday on HSN.
Hi everybody, it's Denise Austin, and I've been helping millions of people stay in great shape for over 40 years. Helping women aspire to be healthy, active, and vital has always been a passion of mine. I am so excited to be part of the HSN family. You know why? I get to inspire you. We are going to get fit together.
Join fitness expert Denise Austin to live ever better, January 5th.
Because you are worth it.
Our HSN price is a great value that we bring to you every day. We work hard and have the buying power to make sure it's a value that you'll love. So go ahead, treat yourself with the confidence to buy now at the HSN price.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for being here at HSN. My name is Marlo, and I'm so happy to be your host. We're featuring for you as our best buy of the day, the i3 Plus Roomba Vacuum. And we selected this as our today's special because this model happens to be one of the most desirable models on the market. And we've been able to share it with you throughout the day at the lowest price anywhere, the lowest price we found. This is the final chance to order. If you have not already seen a full presentation, I'd like for you to meet Rebecca Wood, who is our Roomba expert and one of our home experts. So she's here along for the ride as we share with you a $200 savings on this model. Why is this model so exciting? Do you see this base? It's called Clean Base. This model is the most sophisticated, most upgraded, and one of the easiest that we've ever offered. It comes with this clean base, which on its own could cost you $200. You're gonna get the most high-end Roomba vac that we've ever offered in the i3 Plus. You're gonna get 2 of the bags and 2 of the filters for $349.99. Again, $200 savings, free shipping, and $70 off. I'm gonna walk over and introduce you to Rebecca once again, because Rebecca, we've selected this deliberately.
Yes.
Because there's so much that's changed over the past 30 years when these Roombas first launched. You mentioned over 2,000 patents in these Roombas, and when people think of these incredible floor automatic robots to clean your carpets, they think only Roomba.
They say, I want a Roomba. They don't say, I want a robotic vacuum.
No other, no matter what name brand it is, and there are a lot of people out there now trying to mimic this technology.
You can't.
You cannot.
Because we've patented technology, and that means it's against the law. So no, you cannot mimic this technology. The reason this is so great at this moment, think of an entire 2023 without you having to vacuum the floors, without you even having to change or clean the bin. I mean, it is mindless vacuuming and the best, deepest clean you've ever had. I've had mine now for 1 year. Not once have I brought out my upright. Not once. And I have the cleanest floors I've ever had. And it's technology that's always gonna fit you. We promise at iRobot that it will always be a technology you feel comfortable with. We're gonna give you all the bells and whistles, but if you just want it to be as simple as hitting a button, sending it out its way, it will go and clean, and it will still send itself back to its base and clean itself. But if you do want those bells and whistles, we have a free app that's really simple to download onto any device, and then you can decide what you'd like to do. We have a mapping feature. If you want to map, no cameras are ever used. You would just hit that, and it kind of goes around. It takes about 3 cleanings to really learn your area. You then go and you name your room. So I know where my kitchen is. I know where my dining room, my mud room, my entryway. And then you can clean on demand if you want. This is what I just did for over Christmas. I was baking. There was sugar, there was flour everywhere. I had people coming, but I still had to get ready. So, you know, in the past it would be like, do I vacuum the floors and look a little ratchet myself? Or do I look better and my floors look so great? This time, I just hit vacuum everywhere, which I can do, and you're gonna see how this one will respond. It went out and it vacuumed as I was upstairs getting ready. So I had the best of both worlds.
Yeah, and I think that's really the point. And why we love these Roombas, right? Because, you know, they do a couple of things. They now free us up, right, our time. We are all busy. We all have a lot on our plate. And I don't know about you, I always say this, and I was just having some conversations with some friends. I'm like, in the 2023, I just want to, like we all say, we want to be healthier. We want to be able to spend time with the people that we love. Roomba gives you your time back. Rebecca and I are on the sofa. We're talking to you. We're vacuuming.
This is the easiest job I've ever had.
But we're not pushing anything, we're not lifting anything, there's nothing heavy about this, right? We don't even have to clean it or empty it. It does everything really on its own. Here's the thing about this model, because I want to always take it back to why this is the model that gives you 10 times the suction of that entry 600 series that's been popular here. So not only is it the lowest price that we found anywhere, you've got your free shipping and your FlexPay that you can place your orders and shop for. This is that model that actually gives you the greatest suction that we've ever offered. Take a look at what it's doing. It knows when its bin is full, so maybe it's pet hair and dirt and whatever, it's full, or maybe the battery is low. Can you imagine if your cell phone were able to somehow get to the charger on its own, right, and recharge itself?
That would be amazing.
Your Roomba can listen to it. It's emptying its own bin. Now, you don't have to tell it to do that. It knows.
It just does it.
And it'll go back after it's all done, and it'll resume vacuuming as if, hey, I'm refreshed, I'm ready to work more, Ma. I'm ready to do a little bit more.
And it doesn't back talk like your kids might. It just does it. It's wonderful.
And to add to that, remember the beauty of the Roomba, and I don't know if we've got some video to show, but I love how on most of your beds, it'll get under all the dust bunnies and the dust that collects in our homes. So underneath the beds, underneath most of our sofas, underneath the coffee tables, underneath the dining room tables.
3 inches,
yeah,
that's all you need,
3 inches
3 inches.
clearance is all you need. Let me just say this to you. I was saying to Rebecca, most of our upright vacuums, you're just bumping right into the side of that bed because it ain't ever gonna get underneath it. And it's gonna just take its time and clean. You, in essence, will have a much cleaner home. And maybe your home is similar to our studio, where we've got some laminate flooring, we've got a little hardwood flooring, we've got carpets, we've got area rugs. It does not matter the hard floor surface. This model happens to be the most advanced, and it is our best buy of the day, and we are getting down to the wire. This is literally the final airing, the final chance, the final show. I'm saying come on in and shop and place your orders and don't miss your chance to grab it. Let us send it to your home. We give you until the end of January. You're saving $200. If you've got your internet or your computer up or your phone up in an app, shop it. We want you to look and see what it costs out there. This is the best price that we've secured, but it's only until midnight tonight. You've turned it on its tummy, if you will, to kind of give us a little education on the mechanics.
This is the beauty. This is where all of the cleaning happens. It's our patented 3-stage cleaning. You were talking, and I wanted to show the wheels. These are the wheels. That's why high pile carpet over transition strips, it just glides. It will clean every single floor in your house. And then it all starts with the edge sweeping brush. It goes out 2 inches past your unit. So that's how it gets into corners. A round unit gets into corners because of that edge sweeping brush. It's gonna get under your refrigerator more. It's gonna get farther under your stove. So those crusties that kind of gather, it's gonna get those in there. And then it's gonna sweep it into the area of our rubber brushes. You can see they work in tandem. One, they never tangle. One is going to lift, loosen, and pull dirt and debris and dander and pet pollen, all from even the high pile carpets. The other is going to bring it into the path of the bin that is going to use 10 times the suction power to be able to put it into its bin. Now here's the thing, whether you're using the app, if you're not using the app, if you're just pressing it on, you're still always gonna have 10 times that suction power. You're gonna have dirt detect sensors no matter what, which means it's not gonna move from an area until it detects no more dirt. You're still going to have those cliff detect sensors, so it will never fall over a ledge. You've got the leg follow as you're seeing what it's doing with me.
Look at that.
So what I used to have to do with my upright, I would have to move all my bar stools because you want to get under the legs. With that 2-inch edge sweeping brush and with the leg follow, it gets up under the legs. So I have not even had to move the bar stools. It gets under everything.
I love what it's doing now.
Under your couch.
We're just sitting here chatting away, and it's just cleaning its little heart out. I mean, I want you to think about that. I think about parents and someone that might either be physically, whether you can't lift a heavier traditional upright vacuum anymore, maybe it's hip challenges or back challenges, or just a 10, 12, 15-pound vacuum, right? Just it may be a bit overwhelming at this point for you. Or you can handle those weights easily, but you just want to be able to not have to vacuum anymore, right? You'd rather be playing pickleball. I was watching the news a little bit earlier and they were talking about how popular that is, or golfing, or whatever it is that you want to do, reading a book, watching a movie, or just relaxing. This gives you a chance to be able to own the most advanced model at the lowest price that we have found. As we count down the minutes to this final presentation, this is the only day to buy it. Tomorrow, if you try to buy this today's special, the price increases $200, and we may or may not have free shipping and handling or the flex pay. I would do it. Take a moment right now to place your orders and to shop, whether it's going onto our website, hsn.com, or calling our toll-free 800 number, letting our sales and service representatives know, hey, send this to me. If you already own a Roomba, maybe it's an older model, upgrade today. This is going to be the most advanced model because this is the model that comes with the clean base. And with that $200 savings, you don't have a lot of time remaining to reserve it and secure it. It's all about this i3 Plus, and it does so much more than any other Roombas that we've ever offered. You will love it. You'll be spoiled to pieces, my goodness. And I don't know what happens when you go visit someone and they ask you to help with the chores, but in your house, you'll never have to.
You'll bring the Roomba with.
You'll bring it, you're right.
Okay, I'll take care of the vacuum.
And here's the thing, you don't even have to think about it. With the free app, you can schedule it.
Yep.
So what does that look like for you? You can schedule it like Rebecca does. It's gonna, you say, listen, just vacuum my floors every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for me. And now you never have to do anything again. Every 60 days you'll come and you'll clean out the bag, and that's it. That's all you'll have to do, and it will take care of the rest for you. And that sounds amazing to you, and I think it sounds amazing to all of us. Here's your chance to be able to get the most advanced automatic Roomba that we've ever offered at the lowest price. We want to show you how it works once again.
Here it's talking to me.
Yes.
So that's what I love. It's gonna send it on its way. It was actually talking to me saying, hit clean. So then when I had to hit it, reset it, it set it on its way.
Yeah.
It tells you what it needs. And if you're not even using the app, so don't feel like you need the app, it's always gonna talk to you like that. You don't need the app for that. Your clean base, there's actually a little red light that is going to turn on when you need to change the bag.
Nice.
So it talks to you, you let it know. You can see it. In fact, use my app, and because I use my app to schedule it, I don't look at the app every day because it's cleaning it without me even thinking of anything.
So let's address a few things that many of you ask about. So many of you say, well, how much does the Roomba weigh? Well, it weighs just a little over 7 pounds, just under 7.5 pounds. Remember, once you take it out of the box, it's ready to go.
You just plug it in. That is all you have to do.
All right.
Then you can press the button and set it out its way.
Yeah. So once you take it out of the box, it's ready to go. If you want to download the free app, you're more than welcome to do that. We are highly recommending it because now you going forward, you'll get the upgrades. But listen. Now, if you're just tuning in, we want to let you know what you just heard.
It's cleaning itself. You no longer have to empty the bin. I liken it to having a dishwasher that now puts away the dishes because it's going to go and it's going to clean your floors. Then it's going to come back and it's going to clean itself. I've had mine 1 year. I have never emptied it. I haven't touched the bin. Not once. Not once.
So the other models that we may have going forward, remember, they're not all the same. The reason why you want this model is because you don't have to manually now remove the bin yourself and empty the bin. This model is the model that on its own, without you doing anything, knows to go back to the base and clean itself. This model is the model that also automatically on its own knows when its battery is getting low, and on its own, it will go back to that base and it will recharge itself. You know what it will also do? It will go back and resume cleaning. So let's say it was just beginning to start cleaning your bedroom, but it's recognized that its battery was low and it didn't get a chance to finish. It will go back, charge its battery, and it'll go right back to your bedroom, and it will finish the job. You're getting all of this today, along with the base, along with the 2 filters, along with the 2 bags, at the lowest price that we found in free shipping. It's $70 on the credit card, and there's 7 minutes remaining in the show. Place your orders and shop and take action.
Do you see what you're getting there?
Okay, so let's talk about this for a moment, because a lot of us, myself included, love some pretty carpet lines.
Walking into a room.
I wonder what the psychology behind that is. Is it just the feeling? It's like when
so
your bed is made and it's so made.
Crawling into it with it.
Oh, what's better than that? I just love it.
I do. And you're going to get that every single day without even thinking about it. Before, I love Roomba, but before, you would have to think, oh, I wonder if the bin's full. You'd have to go look at the bin. You'd have to empty it, right? There's none of that because it will tell you when it's full because there's a little light. So the other day I told you I wasn't even looking at my app because I've scheduled it.
Yeah.
So I don't even look at my app because it's just mindless. It just goes and it cleans itself. But I was walking by and I saw the little red light. It was 2.5 months. And I was like, oh, I'm going to go and I have to change the bag. Can I show you what that's like? All you have to do, first of all, love that it's up high. I'm not getting on the floor.
Yes.
I'm not having to, but I just open it up and then I am going to pull the bag up. And that's all you have to do. Throw it away, and then you just put a new bag in there. That is it, that simple. It's brilliant technology that you are going to be able to take part of, whether you're using the app or not.
Yeah, but it is decision time. Remember, this is the final airing, final look at our today's special. You've heard of Roomba. Roomba has been around for, listen to this, 30 years. I've worked at HSN for over 25 years. I remember presenting the very first Roomba over 20 years ago. This model is not that model. There are over 2,000 patents exclusive to the Roomba, which is why you want to buy the Roomba. Now, let's talk about why you want the i3 Plus. Well, the i3 Plus has all the bells and whistles. It's easy to use. You can take it out of the box, hit the button twice and let it go. You can download the free app that we've talked about and do all of the scheduling, whether it's just one room that you want to clean or whether you want to schedule it Tuesdays and Thursdays and Sundays to clean at 3 o'clock, whatever it is that you want to do. But this is that model that also comes with the clean base. So when people think about the Roomba and they're like, oh my gosh, what are some of the advancements? This is that model that everybody wants. Not everybody invests in because it's typically $549. We're covering the $200 to save you that amount of money. In addition to the $200 savings, you're also saving on shipping and handling.
Which, if you take a look at the clean base, it's a big box.
Yeah, that's a wonderful savings in addition to the $200. And the convenience that we offer to you to pay for this over 5 months. But with 3 minutes remaining on the clock and almost 3,000 ordered, do it. Place your orders, shop with us, let us send it to you. If you've watched for years and years, you've seen the TikTok, YouTube videos and on the news, you maybe in the years past, like, you know, I'd like to have one of those. Now that the holidays are behind us, right? Maybe for Christmas you got some gift cards, or maybe you said, you know what? I have taken care of everybody on my list. I'm gonna do something for me. Well, you should do it. I give you permission go for it, do it.
You should. I am blessed to have two, and I named them Thelma and Louise. So it's also voice activated. So I could say, Alexa, tell Thelma to go clean, and Thelma will go and she'll vacuum my house.
Oh my gosh, that's living large.
I know.
Right?
Can you imagine?
Alexa, tell Thelma to go vacuum.
Yeah, so I don't even have to if my phone's not there, but I really want to.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine a world? I mean, that's literally what's gonna happen when you get this at home. I hope that you will come on in and you'll place your order. The QR code is another great way to shop and place your order. The price goes up at midnight. Not a lot of time in this presentation remaining. We are showing you the various floors, right? Wood floors and
what I just did is I'm sending it home. So that blue light is illuminating. It's sensing where its home is. You won't have to do that. It will automatically go home. But say your friend comes over or you get an important call, you could hit send home from anywhere and it will send it home. Also, something you're gonna love as it's making its way home, it has locate, like Find My Phone, it has Find My Roomba on the app. So one time my daughter put her spring, what do you call that?